I was recently telling people about my first solo trip to Killington this year, and it was a good trip. I was explaining how much effort it actually took to make the trip happen. It was an 18-hour day. I was out of the house by 4, on a bus at 5 for a 6-7 hour bus ride, counting the time going up and the time coming back, the amount of time I was on the mountain snowboarding. And when I got back to Boston, I still had a subway ride after the bus ride. And people were like happy that I got out there for my first ride, but they were like, man, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. And it definitely was, but it's something that I would do over and over again. Actually, I've already booked my trip for Sunday River in Maine this Sunday, and it's gonna be the same type of schedule. So it led me to start thinking, and it was a question that anyone can ask, but only you can answer. And it's, what's actually stopping you? Not what you tell people, not the easy answer, the honest one. What's stopping you from skiing more, from snowboarding more, from getting back to the mountain the way you used to? Is it the drive time, the money, the responsibility, or is it something harder to admit? What level of discomfort are you willing to endure for the thing you say you love? It isn't really about skiing or snowboarding. The mountain is just where the truth shows up fastest, because the mountain doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care about convenience. It doesn't bend itself to fit our schedules. You meet it where it is, or you don't go at all. And somewhere along the way, a lot of us stop asking, how bad do we want this? And we start asking, how easy can we make it? It does cost long drives, early mornings, cold cars, cheap meals, and poor sleep, and being tired at work the next day. Sometimes it means peanut butter and jelly instead of large food, sleeping in the car instead of the hotel, riding solo because no one else can make it work. And yeah, it costs money, but often it costs comfort. And that's the part we don't like to talk about. I've proven, at least to myself, that I'm willing to endure a lot for the mountain. The long drives, the poor sleep, the old knees, the tight budget. But that's not a badge, that's just information. That's me learning something about myself. And it isn't about saying everyone should do that, because it's not what everybody needs to do. Not everybody wants to do it, but everyone should know the answer to this one question. This question it takes us way too long to ask ourselves. And it's, did we build a life that is not able to tolerate hard things? That's uncomfortable, because once you ask it, you realize it's not the mountain that changed. It's not skiing that got harder. It's not snowboarding that became unrealistic. It's your life filled every margin, every ounce of energy, every free hour, every bit of flexibility. And suddenly, everything that requires effort seems impossible. The mountain doesn't demand suffering. It uses friction as a filter. It quietly asks, how much do you want this? And how much are you willing to trade? What are you willing to endure? And your answer shows up in actions, not words. Not Instagram captions, not gear purchases, not pass renewals. This isn't just about skiing. It's about everything worth keeping. Craft, fitness, relationships, purpose, identity. The things that matter always come with resistance. And if your life removes all friction, don't be surprised when all of a sudden it removes all depth. So I'm not here to tell you what your answer should be. I'm asking because I'm still working through it myself. What level of inconvenience are you willing to accept? What level of discomfort are you willing to endure? And if that answer is not much, that's okay. But be honest, because knowing what you're willing to endure lets you know exactly how much you want something. The mountain will still be there, cold, unimpressed, and honest.
The brown stuff is not as slippery.
Yeah.
The question is whether you're strong enough for it. The question is whether you built a life that still leaves room for the things that ask something back. And that's something to think about. I'm Blair, and this is the Dirtbag Association, where our wax is old, our knees are older, but the stoke doesn't melt. See you on the mountain.